These are the 20 best free indie games you have to play in 2026. I'm gonna start this list with my personal favorite, One Armed Robber. This one's exactly as stupid and amazing as it sounds. You and your friends try to pull off heists while controlling characters with only one arm. So yeah, opening doors is hard, picking stuff up is hard, everything goes wrong constantly, and that's the whole idea. You'll fail a lot, laugh even more, and somehow those failed runs end up being the most memorable moments. Then we got this game called Dead as Disco. I believe it's still a demo thing, but it's built different. It's a rhythm-based shooter where you literally have to shoot on the beat. At first it feels weird, like your brain needs a minute to adjust, but once it clicks, it's insanely addictive. The music, the flow, the combat, everything just syncs together. I am sure you've heard of it or even played this, but Undefeated needs to be remembered. One of the greatest free superhero game that lets you fly, shoot lasers, punch enemies through buildings, and just absolutely destroy the city. There's no deep story or complicated systems here, it's all about feeling overpowered. Then we have this kind of Broforce-inspired game called Expandabros. It's this platforming action shooter where everything explodes, the action never stops, and logic does not exist here. You just jump in, shoot stuff, blow everything up, and somehow survive. It's loud, action-packed, and perfect when you just want to have fun without thinking too hard. Then we've got Shadow Burglar, a really chill but clever stealth puzzle game. In this one, you are supposed to sneak around, avoid guards, and steal stuff without getting caught. There's something super satisfying about pulling off a perfect run where nobody sees you. This one's simple to understand, doesn't stress you out, and makes you feel smart instead of sweaty. But for more epic action, check out Grapples Galore. And this game is insane. Everyone has grappling hooks, and the entire game is about swinging around at crazy speeds while shooting other players midair. It feels like Spider-Man with guns, and once you get the hang of it, it's insanely fun. You will mess up a lot at first, but that's part of the learning curve. Or you can play Goose Goose Duck, which is like Among Us, but way more unhinged. There are more roles, more drama, proximity voice chat, and constant arguing. Half the game is just people yelling and blaming each other. The more chaotic your friend group is, the funnier this game becomes. Next is The Looker, which basically is created to make fun of other serious puzzle games. It constantly messes with your expectations and breaks the fourth wall. You have to think outside the box, and honestly, it will make you laugh, feel confused, and somehow still feel smart at the same time. If you are looking for something short and funny, this is it. Then we've got Hymno, which is the complete opposite of that game. This is a calm platformer with no enemies and no pressure. You're just moving, exploring, and vibing with the music. It's the kind of game you play when you want to relax but still do something interactive. Or if you prefer something that eats your time, The Perfect Tower 2 is the one. It's a tower defense game with tons of upgrades and strategies. You'll start a run thinking just 5 minutes, and suddenly an hour is gone. It's super easy to get into, even if you've never played tower defense before. Next up is Soldat, which is a classic indie shooter legend. It's a 2D multiplayer game with insane movement and fast gunplay. It looks simple, but once you start getting better, you realize how deep it actually is. If you like competitive games where skill really matters, this one hits hard. In the same vein, we also got Fistful of Frags, which brings Wild West action into FPS form. You got revolvers, shotguns, slow motion dives, and ridiculous gunfights everywhere in this game. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's why it's so fun. Every match turns into pure cowboy madness. Then there's Torabash, which is honestly one of the weirdest fighting games ever. It plays differently, like you're controlling every joint of your character instead of just punching normally. That's why it's more strategic, and kind of like playing chess with fists. Then we got Gravitas, a short but really clever puzzle game. It plays with gravity and physics in ways that make you stop and think, but it never feels overwhelming. Perfect if you like smart puzzles without needing a 40-hour commitment. Then we have this game called Babdi. Not even sure if I am pronouncing it right, but yeah, there's no combat in this game, no clear objectives. You just explore a strange, broken city and meet weird characters. It feels unsettling, but also weirdly peaceful. One of those games that sticks in your head even after you stop playing. Then we've got Paperhead Episode 0, which has this insane, old-school FPS energy. You've got fast movement, chunky guns, zombies everywhere, and zero hand-holding. Also, I really love the paper-ish art style that it has. If you've ever wondered what classic Doom-style shooters feel like, this is a great free entry point. Or you can try this insane top-down action game called Bloody Hell, which of course throws you in this hell environment where you're dodging bullets, blasting demons, and pulling off insane moves. Once the movement clicks, it feels amazing. It's fast, intense, and perfect, if you like action-heavy games. Next up is Numbra, a dark atmospheric indie game that's all about tension. You're trapped in a shadowy world where sleeping means death. This one's slow, creepy, and constantly makes you uneasy in a good way. Great if you enjoy horror without cheap jump scares. Then we got Mouse Ventures, a cozy puzzle game with a lot of heart. You play as a stuffed mouse solving puzzles using magnets and light. It's creative, relaxing, and honestly just pleasant to play. Perfect if you want something calm and wholesome. And then we got Sheepy, a small platformer with a gentle, emotional adventure. The visuals are soft, the music is calming, and the whole game just feels comforting. It's perfect for winding down and taking a break from louder, more intense games.